Hello, today is Tuesday the 28th of July 2020 and I am in Switzerland in Kanton, Uri, and I decided to go on holiday finally. I also was on holiday last weekend and also in Kanton, Uri, and I decided to go to do a 4-day hike through the mountains, touching upon a few cabins owned by the Swiss Alpine Club, and then crossing by a couple of glaciers and maybe some streams and some there's a few patches that are more exposed, and at the end there will be like a bit of forest. So I came from Göschenen, which is behind this mountain ridge somewhere there, way down, and I am going to Voralphütte, which is at the end of that valley there. So this is going to be my first day, and right now I'm crossing this I guess we can call it plain. It's around 2,000 meters in altitude, and I don't think it was ever glaciated. I think it's just sort of caused by erosion, because I don't see the typical glacier valley shape. Nonetheless, I think so. There's obviously a lot of sediment on the bottom here at the valley, so I think it's used for grazing, or it was used for grazing at some point, and you can even tell there's like a farm, like a sheep farm or cow farm. Yeah, so it rained a bit earlier. It rained for about 30 minutes, but it rained quite hard, and I sheltered in a, I don't know if we should call that a cave, some sort of grotto on the side of the mountain, and had a few cookies and sort of like relaxed. And then the storm blew over and now it's sunny again, so I'm back at it. I think I'm about maybe like an hour away from the cabin, maybe more, maybe less, and yeah, it's on the way there somewhere. So today the path to the cabin is a bit more terraformed by people. So it's a T3, and you can obviously tell that it's been sort of maintained either for tourism or for the cheese farm or wool farm or whatever kind of farm it is. And tomorrow I'm going to go into T4 territory, so white, blue, white most of the day, and it's gonna be through up there somewhere. So it's gonna be very interesting. And last weekend I did a 2-day T3 hike. I'm still quite out of shape because of the lockdown, and the gyms were closed, so I didn't get to work out maybe the way that I thought I should have. So I'm not maybe like in the prime of my... I also haven't been eating that well due to the lockdown, so... But okay. So yeah. So You can even see the cabin from here. Not the farm, the cabin is right there. Sort of like up on the spur, and it has this beautiful view of a couple of glaciers as well as the end of the valley, which is hikeable and ends up on one of the mountain passes, one of the higher mountain passes. Yeah. It's funny, when I started hiking in Switzerland, I had sort of like a human level view of the size of the country, the size of the wilderness and the immensity of the Alps. But after about 4 years, and after having seen it in summer and winter and spring and fall, it doesn't feel that boundless anymore. I can sort of like see I'm starting to recognize, like having hiked, for example, around the same mountain in valleys going up from all directions. It gives you a much better or a much more intuitive feeling for the fact that the country is not in fact infinite. And not only is it finite, but sort of you start wrapping it with your mind, I guess I would say. Okay, so let's do this. Yeah, oh my god, it's so hot. So today it was supposed to be scattered thunderstorms, and we had a thunderstorm already. Tomorrow there's supposed to be one as well, and the day after tomorrow too. So we'll see how we do with the thunderstorms. If I'm very high up in the mountains, it's quite unpleasant to be caught in one because of lightning. But if I'm sort of, for example, like here in the valley, the only danger is the rain itself, which is whatever, not that big of a deal. It's just water. Okay, I'm gonna film a bit later when I get to the hut. And stay tuned, hopefully. So this hike, it's sort of one of the more famous multi-day hikes in Switzerland, and I'm very keen to get it done because it's been on my to-do list for a very, very long time. So I'm glad that I'm also recording it. So you start in Göschenen, you go to Voralphütte, then from there you cross over to Bergseehütte. From Bergseehütte, without descending into the valley, you go to Voralphütte, then you come back, you go west over Löschberglücke to Albertheimhütte, and finally from Albertheim you go almost straight horizontally to Furka Pass. So, and this is the first stage and the first day. And with a bit of luck I can actually finish it, because of the fatigue and being out of shape. Okay. See you later.